everyone, I'm George Hansen, the Mouthpiece. I'm here at Temple's McGonigal Hall with super bantamweight Alex Macho Barbosa, who will be featured on the December 8th NBC Sports Network boxing card promoted by Pulse Boxing Promotion, main events and BAM Boxing. It's so intriguing because Alex is fighting at Temple, and he's a Temple grad. Alex, how do you feel about fighting in your hometown and fighting on the campus of the school you graduated?
It's like a homecoming all over again. You know, to be able to actually, 1 year after turning pro, be able to fight at a place that I feel like I learned so many of the values necessary to actually succeed in boxing. I learned them here at Temple. You know, and to be able to be back here on such a big card, you know, honestly, with Brian Jennings and Tion Kennedy, it's like 10 fights, I believe, something of the sort. To be able to be back here, it's, like I said, it's like a dream come true almost. Like I've dreamt of this while running down, you know, right down here to the Art Museum, you know, right up and down Broad. So it's a good feeling. It really is.
You're a boxer and a scholar. How were you able to balance both going to Temple University and boxing?
I actually started boxing after going to college. I finished my school, and then at the same time, my younger brother, who is now my trainer, Alex Barbosa, he was beginning his professional career. So I got to actually learn the sport from the sidelines first. Learn all the business side, the aspects, a lot of the little intricacies of boxing first, and then just spending all that time in a gym. I became intrigued by it. I started training at first just to stay in better shape. Then it became something that I actually wanted to pursue. I wanted to actually fight.
Why boxing? Such a violent sport. You graduated from Temple with a degree in criminal justice. You could have gone to law school, but you decided to go into boxing. Why?
Well, I believe that whatever it is that you do in life, you have to love doing it in order to be successful. And you know, yeah, I had the degree, and I had learned so many things. You know, and I did want to apply the degree, and I did. I worked as a case manager for Congresso.
Okay.
So I was actually using my degree, but my heart wasn't into it. And the moment that I identified that my heart wasn't into it, I realized where I always wanted to be. I always wanted to be in a boxing gym. I always wanted to be working out. I always wanted to be sparring, learning something, watching film, and just that excitement, that joy was something that made me decide that I wanted to fight. And yeah, I knew it was going to be hard. My father had always been involved with boxing for 40 some odd years, and so he let me know exactly how difficult it would be. Like the mountain, the journey, it's very difficult, you know. But that was a challenge I wanted to take, and I felt like I could excel, succeed.
I've been around you, seen you at the fights, been in over at Shooter's gym. You're a pretty humble guy. Sharp dressing. How did you get the moniker Macho Barbosa?
Well, at first, actually, to give credit where credit's due, it's actually David Feldman and Angelo Cataldi.
Okay.
Now, I think because of my Puerto Rican descent.
Okay.
He just tied it together and said, "Oh, it's Macho." And then I came downstairs from actually doing the Angelo Cataldi show, and my father was in the car, and he said, "You know what? I like that." And so at first I wasn't too sure on it, and then Macho became. And it became a personality that I embody in the ring. That I try to just give off that confidence, that certain yeah, I work hard. You know what? And because I work hard, I feel like I should be able to beat people. I should be able to take care of business. And winning is by far the most important thing to me. So I put two and two together, and I ran with it. Macho works. Macho works. It's who I am.
It's persona. You're coming back here. You are undefeated, you're 4-0, you're fighting on Temple's campus, you have all the hometown fans here. What type of pressure is on you to perform on December 8th?
I treat every fight like it's my chance. Okay. You know, and I know that's a common, it's a common analogy used in boxing. I just let the results speak for themselves, though. You know, like I'm learning. I'm a work in progress. And the same way that I went to the institution for 4 years and went from a boy to a man, in the boxing, I'm developing from hopefully a prospect to a contender. went from a contender to a champion, and that's the progression that I naturally see here. So I mean, there's pressure every fight. Every fight you have to respect could be your last in this sport. You know, in my profession right now, there is no tomorrow, and I appreciate every moment that I get. You know, and I look forward to December 8th being another step in the right direction, another step that we learn, we put it together, and we end up winning. Above all, we win.
Boxing, when I was boxing, I wanted to be Tommy Hearns, Sugar Ray Leonard, Marvin Hagler, Wilfredo Benitez, all rolled into one. Who is the person you most admire and try to emulate in boxing?
When you really break it down, and I'm sure someone with as much knowledge as you just get, understands that there's so many different facets to the sport. There's there's a conditioning aspect, there's the actual fighting aspect. I would like to take different elements from different fighters. Like for instance, I love the fact that Rocky Marciano used to run 15 miles.
Okay,
and that's very intriguing to me. Would I like to fight like him? No. But
Jenin runs 10 miles every morning.
Exactly. And so you take different elements from different fighters and you put together who you are.
Stylistically,
exactly. I look to borrow Camacho's speed, maybe surpass it a little bit. But the fight game is all about adjusting. And that's the one thing that Floyd Mayweather constantly talks about is adjusting. And so regardless of what the opposition comes out, whether they want to bum rush me or try to box me, I have to be able to adjust. So I watch the sport. I see what works for some people. I may try it in the gym sparring. I may not. And the idea is to just keep fitting the pieces to the puzzle until you get that complete everything, that complete fighter, exactly who you want to be. And I'm still in the process of putting that all together. I know exactly who I am as a fighter. I'm a boxer puncher. I'm gonna try to. I'm gonna win above all, but I'm gonna try to hit. Just swim without getting wet, as Brother Nassim Richardson always says. And I believe that that's what the sport really comes down to.
You're absolutely right. In wrapping up, we're on Temple's campus. You are a Temple graduate. What do you want to, look into the camera and tell me what you want to tell your Philly fans and all these Temple students, what do you want to tell them to get them in this building on December 8th?
Well, on December 8th, we come home, and just because we're all a team here. Every last one of you that supports me, y'all on my team, so we're coming home. We're coming to the place that I learned how to become a man, basically. I learned so many lessons here. There's nothing like that Temple pride. I mean, I remember being at the Leocorte Center cheering for our basketball team with Cheney here. There's nothing like the excitement that being at Temple with the Temple student body, with all of North Philadelphia can provide. It's a feeling that honestly you just have to be there to experience. And I hope that you are there. It's going to be a packed card. I look forward to putting on a hell of a show, as I'm sure all the Philly fighters do. And we're going to take care of business, all of us, the entire team, all the Team Barbosa, Thank you.
Fans, Temple students, Philadelphia natives, boxing aficionados, you've heard it from Alex Macho Barbosa. We'll be fighting here at Temple McGonigal Hall on December 8th, NBC Sports Network. You don't want to miss it. He's an exciting fighter. He punches, he can do it all, and he's very eloquent. My only problem with Macho Barbosa is that he's always trying to outdress me. So come December 8th, this is George Hansen, the Mouthpiece, wrapping up. You want to come out to this show featuring Brian Bye-Bye Jennings and Alex Macho Barbosa on the undercard. Thank you very much, Alex.
Thank you.
I look forward. Continued success.